What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? UnrealEntGaming here today presenting my official spoiler review for Dragon Ball Z Revival of F Fukatsu no F. Now, before we begin, a lot of you guys are going to be asking me where you can find the movie online and where you could possibly find this movie to watch. The movie is available online through torrents. The movie is actually available on YouTube. The movie is practically everywhere right now, included with a English sub. So if you guys go on ahead and do your research, very good research may I add, you're able to find the entirety of the movie. I was fortunate enough to watch it on Dailymotion, and I actually found out that the entire movie was available on YouTube. A couple of weeks ago, I posted a status up on my Facebook with the link. Not entirely sure if the movie is up right now on the same site. The movie was about 58 minutes on YouTube, starting with Frieza's resurrection on the ship, all the way up until the ending. So once again, I do want to say this review is going to contain a lot of spoilers, so if you guys don't want to know anything that happens, you could just fast forward towards the ending of the video. Of course, I feel as if you guys listen to the spoilers, if you guys hear about what happens, it's going to draw you more towards the film than ever before. And of course, with the English dub coming out August 4th through August 12th, you guys will get to experience the entire movie in its English format this summer, August 4th through the 12th, available in limited time only in selected theaters. So if you guys want to go on ahead and watch that, I mean, I suggest everybody to go on ahead and go watch the English version. Of course, we have Dragon Ball Super debuting this July 5th. It's a great year for Dragon Ball Z. So let's begin with the official review. So one thing I do want to point out is that this movie had amazing cinematography. This movie had amazing animation. Now, you can get into an argument with a lot of people on whether or not Attack on Titan is the best overall animation series to date. I feel as if Dragon Ball Z Revival of F literally just stole the entire, game-ending win. Dragon Ball Z Revival of F had an amazing, choreographed animation system. When you would watch these fights between, Golden Frieza and Goku, when you would watch these fights between, when Frieza got into it with Vegeta, it was absolutely amazing. So one thing I do want to point out is the overall animation system was absolutely amazing. I think it's the best anime animation to date. Now, let's begin. So, a lot of you guys already know about the backstory. I did a review about the movie months ago when I pretty much told you about the manga leak, correlating with its ending and whatnot. So everything that happened in the manga happened in the film. Now, one thing I do want to say is that we're not specifically sure how powerful Golden Frieza was in this movie. It was said that he was just slightly more powerful than the new Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation, but needless to say, when he came back in the beginning, he seemed very pissed. Sorbet and Tomoa, they went to Earth, they saw Pilaf, they wanted the Dragon Balls, they resurrected Frieza, and he appeared in these, little bits and tiny pieces of his former self, especially when he was Mecha Frieza, after the events with Trunks and whatnot. So they were pretty much surprised. They were like, holy crap, this is Frieza. He was all over the place. They brought him back on the ship. They put him like in this revival chamber where your cell animation and your neutrons are supposed to replicate and just duplicate it. You're pretty much supposed to just grow from your DNA itself. So we see Frieza in this chamber. We see him reforming, new arms, new legs, and he finally opens up his eyes. He pretty much, with anger, bursts through the chamber, and then once he steps out, he's pretty much angry. I mean, if you were in Frieza's position, you would be angry too because of the events that followed with Goku and Trunks. So he pretty much looks around and he asks Sorbet, he's like, who the hell are you? And Sorbet's like, well, I'm the last of your commanding officers from the Frieza army, and I brought you back because we needed help, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So Tomoa actually suggested to Frieza, hey, I think we should rebuild the armies rather than worry about, the events that happened prior to that with Goku and Trunks and whatnot. And instantly, just Frieza throws him out of the ship. He literally blasts him through the ship. We see, dozens of Frieza's men just getting, thrown out the ship. That just goes to show that Frieza didn't really care about his men. If he was just, willing to just throw one of his own out and watch the other ones just fly on out with him. So Frieza pretty much tells Sorbet, I need to find the Saiyan, I need to find Earth, and I need to get my revenge. That is the only reason why I'm here. Having to spend my days in the flower fields, which was hell, having to spend my days in the flower fields reminiscing on the day when that Saiyan killed me. I mean, I need my revenge. I need to destroy him. And then Sorbet informs him like, hey, so that, that Saiyan that you fought, decades ago, he's pretty much stronger now. He's even stronger than the being that of Majin Buu, and Frieza pretty much was very surprised. He was like, well, if he's stronger than Majin Buu, that just means I need to push my body harder. I need to push myself, you know, even further beyond. And he even told, you know, Sorbet, if there were two entities that my father told me never to challenge in a fight, it was always Majin Buu and the Lord of Destruction Beerus. So, you know, Frieza's well informed of that, and he goes on to train for about 4 months. Now, fast forward to Earth, you know, everybody's just having a good time. Krillin's a cop. You know, Gohan is pretty much going about his schooling and Pan and whatnot. So, long story short, Frieza arrives on Earth. Piccolo and Gohan sense this. Actually, what was very smart about Goten and Trunks was the fact that Bulma and Chi-Chi sent off Goten and Trunks to summer camp. While, you know, they were all going up and about their business. Frieza arrives, and Frieza pretty much unleashes literally about, like, you know, 1,000 soldiers, you know, just coming out from the ship. And here we have 1,000 soldiers, including Frieza, combating Krillin, Tien, Master Roshi, Piccolo, Gohan, and Jocko. So now we have, you know, about 6 or 7 of these Z fighters fighting about 1,000 men, and you would think that, you know, the Z fighters would have, you know, a tough time. They really didn't. Literally, Gohan, Piccolo, everybody else just mauled through. They literally just gone through the entire army easily. They went through the entire army easily, and Frieza was very disappointed, but he wasn't really surprised. He was like, oh, well, you know, I kind of figured this was going to happen. And he pretty much killed his own men off right then and there. It was pretty sick, you know. That just goes to show how ruthless Frieza is if he's willing to kill his own men. Then, what was very interesting and surprising to me was when he encountered Gohan and he had physical confrontation with him, Frieza killed Gohan. Frieza killed Gohan, as I predicted a long time ago when I saw the beginning of the trailers. He killed Gohan. He killed Gohan. Gohan fell to the ground, and Piccolo instantly knew that his heartbeat was gone. And Piccolo used some sort of technique to bring him back and able to get his heart pumping again. And Gohan was in shock. Gohan was like, wow. Even though what he did to me was very brief, I felt the magnitude of his power, and his power is greater than anything I've ever felt before. So Gohan knew right then and there how powerful truly Frieza was. And then, you know, lo and behold, you know, Beerus and Whis, prior to that actually, while Frieza was on Earth, we get to see Goku and Vegeta train with Whis. And let me just say this. For anybody out there who questions Whis, you should never question this person. Whis was able to fight off both Goku and Vegeta with one hand each. One hand fighting off Goku, one hand fighting off Vegeta. And he was able to beat the holy mess out of both of them. Neither Goku or Vegeta was able to land a single hit. I mean, just let that sink in for a bit. Goku and Vegeta weren't even able to land one hit on Whis. Whis pretty much pointed out to both Goku and Vegeta what their flaws were. Goku is too soft and he lets his guard down too much. Vegeta is full of pride and he always wants to get things done his way, and that's why they actually, not just Vegeta, but both of them predetermine their attacks, which makes them very vulnerable. So Whis was pretty much telling them, like, hey, you guys, you know, you're fast, but you're nowhere near where I would want you both to be. So Vegeta's like, wow, so you're saying that our speed is very slow? He goes, yeah, you guys are incredibly slow. And you guys know how fast both Goku and Vegeta are. So they pretty much get a message from Bulma through Whis that Frieza has arrived on Earth and they need help. And Goku's in shock. Goku's like, whoa, he's back? How? So he grabs Vegeta's hand, he grabs everybody else, and he uses the instant transmission to get to Earth. So now, Frieza's on Earth, Goku arrives, Vegeta arrives. Frieza is very shocked, but Frieza is very, you know, he's very timid. He's like, wow, so you're finally here, just where I wanted you at the perfect time, at long last, saying I am here. And Goku's like, wow, you know, Frieza's gotten so strong, and Vegeta is even noting that, wow, Frieza has gotten incredibly strong. Frieza is the most powerful being that they've ever felt before, aside from Beerus and Whis, of course. So now, Frieza challenges Goku to a battle. Not Vegeta, mind you, he just wanted Goku. So Frieza powers up, and he's also in his first form, may I add. Frieza powers up, he transforms into his final form, and he pretty much stares at Goku. Everybody else is in shock, even Goku, that, you know, Frieza has obtained a level of strength never before seen. And Goku doesn't even turn Super Saiyan. Goku's like, alright, well, if you want to fight, we'll fight. And Frieza's like, wait a minute, aren't you going to transform into a Super Saiyan? That was what I remembered you best for. And Goku's like, nah, it's okay. It's not needed. I can handle you in my normal form. And Frieza gets pissed and they fight. Goku annihilates final form Frieza. He beats him so bad. He's beating him into the mountains. He's beating him into the water. Final form, Frieza does not have a chance, and he's strong, mind you, but Goku is not taking the fight serious. Vegeta notices of this, and he's just pretty much grunting and grinning at the very, bottom of the mountain as he's watching. Then there comes a certain point where they're both fighting in the sky, and Vegeta can't take it anymore. He flies up in the sky and he punches Goku right in the face. Frieza's shocked. Frieza's like, "What the hell?" And now Vegeta is beating up Goku, and he's like, "Kakarot, you need to take this fight serious. Like you're not even going all out. You're toying with him. Why?" And Goku's like, "Well, I'm just fighting to see how well he fights, yada yada yada." And Frieza's like, "Wait a minute, you're not taking this fight serious?" And Goku's like, "Well, no." And then they both come back down, and Frieza's like, "Well, I think it's time for you to take this fight serious. I know you're holding back. I know there's more to you. Show me." So then that's when Goku unleashes the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form, and he tells Frieza it's the powers of a Super Saiyan inherited by the powers of a Super Saiyan God. So then, Frieza's like, "Wow, I am very, very thankful that I pushed myself beyond my limits, and that was such a close call, because if I were not to train and I were to fight you right now without my training prior to this, I would have been killed." And then Goku's like, "Well, quit stalling and show me what you're all about." And then that's when Frieza transforms into Golden Form Frieza, and both Goku, Vegeta, everybody is shocked. They're like, "Wow, this guy's power is beyond anything we've ever seen before." So then Frieza goes to note, "Hey, do you like my skin color? I specifically chose this skin color based off of, having to fight you in your golden form. So you might as well just call me Golden Frieza." So Frieza's pretty much able to manipulate the color of his skin, and he chose the golden form. So now we have Super Saiyan God Goku versus, Golden Frieza. They fight. Frieza has the upper hand on Goku. Frieza's pretty much beating Goku down. And then Goku notices something, and he's flying around, and you're watching this, and you're like, "Wait a minute, why is Goku flying around repeatedly? Why isn't he taking the fight serious?" And then after, he's done fighting Frieza and whatnot for the time being, at least round 1 is over. Goku lost round 1, and he pretty much goes to show, he tells Frieza, "Hey, you might as well just go home now while you're winning." And Frieza's like, "Wait, what? What are you talking about? Like, why would I leave now when I'm beating the piss out of you?" And Goku's like, "Well, that's simple, because I found out your weakness." And then Vegeta's like, "Kakarot, do you want me to switch now or later?" And Goku's like, "Wait a minute, Vegeta. I mean, don't be a dirtbag. I mean, unless, of course, you figured out his weakness too." And Frieza's like, "Weakness? Like, what do you mean? There is no such thing as weakness in my new form." And Vegeta's like, "Yes, there is. You were so, just, straught on coming here without even mastering your form. The second you figured out you had another form, without even, getting used to the form, you pretty much came here, wanted to get your revenge so bad that your body is starting to, like, lose itself due to the pressure of your new form. Pretty much saying, your new form is going to allow you to, pretty much lose the battle." And Frieza's like, "Okay, so you did figure out my weakness. That just means I'm going to have to kill you faster." So then he tries to attack Goku, but now Goku turns the fight on Frieza. Having to draw all the energy out of Frieza, Goku is now stronger than Frieza. Frieza's punching Goku in the face. I think the best part of this fight was when Goku did the Bruce Lee, 1-inch punch. Yes, Goku did the 1-inch punch, and he knocked the freaking energy out of Frieza. He's beating the piss out of him. And then finally, he gets the better of Frieza by unleashing like a giant Kamehameha wave. Frieza survives. He's, crawling out from the water onto the rocks. And Goku's like, "You see? Just go home, Frieza. Nobody here is going to talk bad about you. Your name will never be mentioned. Just go home and live with the fact that you will never, ever be able to defeat me." And Frieza gets so mad. He's like, "Why?" He's screaming out, "Why? Why does this have to happen?" His energy is bursting out everywhere. Frieza gets on all fours. Goku's in front of him. Goku's like, "Frieza, just end this." And Frieza's so pissed off. He's on all fours. And then he gives Sorbet this look. And Sorbet knew instantly what to do. And right before you know it, Sorbet unleashes a beam rifle attack through his ring. And he penetrates Goku right through the heart. Goku falls down. You hear the echo of his scream. Frieza is grinning. He's like, "Oh, thank God we came up with a plan B, because I would have been dead if it were not for Sorbet." So Krillin and everybody are like, "Goku!" And they go to rush to help him. Frieza pretty much, stops them. And he looks at Goku, and he's pretty much torturing Goku. He's beating the crap out of him. Goku has a giant hole in his heart, and Frieza is pretty much just, expanding that hole. He's beating him. He's beating the blood out of him. And the next thing you know, he kicks him into the mountains, and right there, he's like, "Wow, I was waiting for this moment for eons to see the day where I can get my revenge on you. And right before he's about to kill Goku, he looks at Vegeta. He's like, you know what? This isn't really going to be that much fun. Vegeta, how about you do the honors to kill this Saiyan, because I know you hate him a lot. I know all about you and Goku. So, you know, Vegeta comes down. Vegeta looks at Goku, and Goku's like, wow, I screwed up, Vegeta. I'm sorry. And Vegeta turns back at Frieza. He's like, sorry, you know, even though I hate this fellow, I need him to get stronger. You know, I need him around so I can complete my goals. And Frieza's like, well, I'll tell you what. If you kill him, I'll make you the supreme commander of the Frieza army. And Vegeta's like, wow, really? Sorry, but no way. I'm not going to do it because I made up my mind that I am going to annihilate you. And then pretty much Krillin comes on over with a Senzu beam. Frieza tries to stop Krillin. Vegeta teleports right in front of Krillin. He deflects the beam. And Frieza's like, what the hell? You know, Krillin gives, you know, Goku the Senzu beam. Goku gets up. He's like, thank you, Vegeta. You know, now I'm going to give you the best part of the fight. Take care. And he leaves. He leaves off smiling. And Frieza's like, all right, fuck you, Vegeta. How are you supposed to stop me? If you think you can stop me right now, you're a fool. Vegeta then becomes a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and then that's when the torture begins. Frieza's in shock. He tries to unleash everything at Vegeta. Vegeta is unfazed. He charges Frieza. He beats the crap out of him. He kicks him. Vegeta kicks Frieza so hard that he knocks Frieza out of his golden form into his final form. And then right then and there, Frieza is so pissed off, he's punching the ground. He's like, what the hell? Why? This wasn't supposed to happen. Vegeta pretty much looks at Frieza, uttering his final words, don't you ever resurrect again. And then right before Vegeta's about to kill Frieza, Frieza pretty much unleashes an energy blast within the ground into the Earth's core, and right before he blows up the Earth, he tells Vegeta, the same goes to you, my friend, and he blows up the entire Earth. And right then and there, Beerus is like, this is not good, Whis! And Whis is like, yes, sir. And he pretty much grabs everybody and he teleports into space. Earth has just been destroyed along with Vegeta. Vegeta was killed, so Frieza was still out there in space. Goku's like, damn it, man. I know this is all my fault. My fault. Only if I had like you know, some time to kill him, I should have killed him when I had the chance. And Whis is like, well, do you? And Goku's like, what do you mean? And Whis tells Goku, hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I'll go back in time because my maximum time is 3 minutes, and I will revert time for you to have your moment so you can kill Frieza. And Goku's like, yes, please. And then, you know, Beerus is like, wow, what a shame. The God of Destruction has to come to help you in your time of foolishness. And Goku's like, please, you know, I'll do whatever it takes. Whis goes back 3 minutes in time to where, you know, Vegeta's about to kill Frieza right before Frieza blows up the planet. And right then and there, Vegeta utters the words, don't resurrect again. Right before Frieza is about to unleash his blast, all you hear is Goku scream out, Frieza! Vegeta and Goku both look up, and Goku unleashes the biggest Kamehameha wave in his Super Saiyan God form. You see this big blast heading towards Frieza. Vegeta's in shock. Vegeta teleports out of there because he was about to get hit. Frieza gets hit, Frieza gets disintegrated, and the fight is over right then and there. Mind you, Frieza did notice that Beerus was there, and he asked Beerus, he was like, Beerus, why are you here? And Beerus was like, well, I'm just here to eat, you know, this big-ass bowl of ice cream. And Frieza was scared of Beerus. Frieza was like, you're not here to interfere in my revenge, are you? And then Beerus is like, no, I'm nobody's ally. You know, you go about by doing your thing, just don't get any dust into my ice cream, otherwise I will kill you. So, you know, Frieza was notably scared of, you know, Beerus, because once he saw Beerus, you know, on the ground, he was like, what? He was terrified. So then, you know, Vegeta comes up to Goku, he's like, what the hell, Kakarot, explain yourself right now. And Bulma's like, Vegeta, don't worry, Goku saved us from getting all killed and whatnot. So then the movie ends with Beerus telling Goku and Vegeta, hey, what a crappy ending this was. You needed a god to help you out. And then Goku and Vegeta were pretty much looking at each other, and they were like, well, you know, maybe if we work together, you know, we were able to end this a long time ago. And Vegeta's like, I will never work with you, Kakarot. And Goku actually goes on to say, yeah, me either. And then Vegeta actually looks at Goku and he says, well, that was the first time we can ever agree on anything, can we? So the movie ends. The movie was fantastic, guys. Literally, I mean, once you watch this, you will get to see for yourself exactly what I'm talking about. If I had to give this a 1 out of 10, I would give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. I do feel as if the fight with Vegeta should have lasted a little longer. It was very brief. But either way, the movie was so awesome to watch. Literally, when you're watching this, you're thinking to yourself, wow, like this movie was 10 times better than Battle of Gods. So The overall storytelling, the overall animation, everything about the film was just superior to Battle of Gods. And I mean, now all we have to do is just wait for it to come out in August, and we'll be seeing it in its English format. So once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, if you guys enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit it up and a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below about the film. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in Dragon Ball Super. As I said, I mean, this movie held so much weight. I was so surprised when I saw this, and like I said again, like I said in the beginning of this video, you can go watch the film on YouTube. You can go look it up on Google. You could try. I mean, it's practically everywhere. If you're not able to find the entire movie from start to finish, you're able to find bits and pieces of the film on Instagram, on YouTube. So if you're able to find that, you're in luck. If not, you know, have no fear, the movie will be out soon. So anyways, everybody, once again, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this entire movie. What were some of your pros and cons about this film? Let me know. Once again, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more. Long live Planet Vegeta in its entirety, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace!